Good morning and welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration. Glad you could join me here today as always. Today's topic is going to be validation. External, internal, whatever kind you may like. Now, we're going to talk about validation because it's important. But the validation that is most important is the validation that you give yourself. External validation is nice. But before we begin, smash that like button and subscribe now. Hit the notification bell so you know when the video comes out. We have a video coming out every day. I say we, but it's actually just me. Well, my boys help me, so. And Henry is my co-host on the podcast. Be sure to join us at Saturday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm sure it will be of value to you. Okay, validation. What is validation? I probably should have looked up the definition. Let's see what it says. What is validation? Validation. This won't take a minute. V-A-L-I-D-A-T-I. Shoot. Just give me a second. Validation. Let's see what it says. Definitions of validation. The action of checking or proving the validity or accuracy of something. The action of making or declaring something legally or officially acceptable, such as yourself. Recognition or affirmation that a person or their feelings or opinions are valid or worthwhile. Ooh. Their feelings or opinions. Maybe that's why everyone gets offended here nowadays, because if you don't agree with them, they're offended. Well, guess what? Everybody's not going to always agree with you, and that's okay. If we didn't have differences of opinion, we probably wouldn't have progressed as a race as far as we have in humanity. That's something to think about. If everybody agreed that we could never fly, guess what? We wouldn't be traveling around the world on airplanes as we do today. If everybody would have agreed that you couldn't run a 4-minute mile because your heart is going to blow up, then we wouldn't have surpassed that. And now even high school kids do it. So many people accomplish things because they disagree. Henry Ford created the V8 motor. His mechanics, or his, what would you say, his engineers, told him over and over again that it couldn't be done. And Henry would say, go back and do it. And eventually, guess what? They got it done. He didn't agree with the experts. So that's something to think about when the experts say you can't do something, or when your family laughs at you because you have an idea or a vision or a dream, or your friends laugh at you. Many times it's your friends or your family who will hold you back. So that's where we come back to validation. You need this internal validation that you believe in yourself, that you validate yourself, that you are proof to yourself, or that you have proved to yourself that your ideas are, let me say, how would I say, your ideas are achievable, regardless of what anybody else says to you. Because if you trust more in their opinion of what you believe than your opinion of what you believe, you will never accomplish anything. Nor would we have accomplished the great things in humanity that we have were it not for someone believing more in themselves and their ideas than what other people said about them and their ideas. There's always going to be someone to cut you down. Many people want to be famous, but they don't understand the resistance that they will run into. People calling them stupid, calling them names, chasing them around, not giving them peace. The famous people not being able to go out and have a dinner to eat without people wanting their autograph, wanting to talk to them, wanting to have a picture taken with them, etc., etc., etc. So it takes a lot of inner strength and inner character to be able to handle this type of pressure, and it is pressure. Okay, but if you have an external validation instead of an internal validation, you will soon fall by the wayside, because you don't have what it takes inside to handle this type of lifestyle, and you don't have what it takes inside to handle the type of criticism that you're going to get, the haters that you are going to attract. I remember hearing someone talk one time about Justin Bieber. It was quite a few years ago, and they were bad-mouthing. It was some young people, and they were bad-mouthing him. See, and it's a jealousy type thing. And you're going to have people jealous of you when you succeed at whatever it is that you're wanting to succeed at, especially if it's out of the norm. And if your validation of yourself, your belief in yourself is not strong enough, these people will destroy you. But you will have allowed them to do that because their opinion of you, their validation or non-validation in this respect, their opinion of you is stronger than your opinion of yourself. Their beliefs about you, which many times are really not their beliefs. It's just the envy, the jealousy, and they want to knock you down. Actually, they believe you are greater than you think they are by what they say, but they're trying to drag you down because they feel like you are above them. And if they validate your success, they have to look at themselves and wonder why they're not doing something with their lives. So instead of putting out the effort to do something with their lives, they want to pull you down to their level. Hate never comes from above. It always comes from below, from a lower method or source of thinking. So when you have a strong validation of yourself, as I said, a belief in yourself, a trust in your own self, a confidence in your own self, these people can't pull you down. They don't move you. Of course, we don't like it when they cut us down, when they hack us. We like it more when we get the praise and validation from people. And this is all good too. We all like compliments. Of course we do. We all like to be praised. We wouldn't be human if we didn't. But the point of this video is to tell you that that can't be the sole focus. You cannot base your day, your happiness, your joy, your confidence in yourself on the external validation. When you internally validate yourself, the external validation will be a result of what you feel like, what you believe you are on the inside. And the world out there will bear witness to the measure of validation you have within yourself. And when you get a few haters or two, it won't bother you because you know inside yourself that you are okay, that you are strong, that you are confident, that you are accomplishing and can accomplish whatever you set out to do. That is the difference between internal validation and the value of internal value, internal validation as compared to external validation. Both are important, but the internal is more important than the external. And as I said, the external will flow or reflect from the internal, which you carry around with you every day. The world will bear witness to how well or what level you validate yourself. Okay, that's all I have time for today. Got to go to work, got a little inside job. If you'd like to get my help personally, Mark's Inspirational Guidance at gmail.com is my email, and my website is marksinspiration.com. That's all I got for today. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.